This video looks at the blood vessels of the head and the neck. Let's start down here where the heart would be. Of course, the heart is not on this particular model, but let's take a look at the arteries first. Remember that arteries, with the exception of the pulmonary circulation, are going to be red. And so here we see two red vessels, presumably branching off of the aortic arch. This vessel right here is the right common carotid artery. Here we have the left common carotid artery, and we can see that it's actually going to ascend the anterior neck. Okay, so the left common carotid artery. If we rotate the head just a little bit, we can see that right up here at the mandible, this left common carotid artery is going to bifurcate. It's going to split. One of these branches back here is going to enter inside the skull and ultimately feed the brain with oxygenated blood. The other branch we can see is going to ascend up on the superficial surface of the skull. So this vessel right here is the left internal carotid artery. This branch, which of course stays superficial, is the external carotid artery. The left external carotid artery. Now the left external carotid artery is also going to split into several vessels, the ones that we care about. First of all, this one here, number 30, is going to travel anteriorly, come up underneath the mandible, and then ultimately feed the face with oxygenated blood. This vessel is called the facial artery, or the left facial artery. And the other branch that we're concerned with here is going to ascend to the temple. Okay, so this is the superficial temporal artery. Okay, let's go back down to, again, this is where the heart would be. We are talking now about the veins, and again, these are going to be blue all throughout the body except for in the pulmonary circulation. These vessels have been cut off here. These are the brachiocephalic veins. This is on the left side, so the left brachiocephalic. This is the right brachiocephalic vein. All right, if we follow this vessel to the left, we can see a few vessels have been cut off. This right here is the internal jugular vein. Okay, the left internal jugular vein. This vessel right here, okay, which we can see is going deep to these muscles, this vessel is the right internal jugular vein. Okay, if we continue laterally, this vessel here has been cut off. This is the external jugular vein. Right, if we look on the right side of this model, we can see that this vessel is going to within the neck. This is also an external jugular vein. Right, so the right external jugular vein, the left external jugular vein. Okay, and this vessel would usually be deep to the clavicle, so this is the right subclavian vein. Over here, this would be the left subclavian vein.